welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they head out on the road to face the Golden State Warriors. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Quentin Grimes out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Okoro, and it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. And for the Raptors, Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the lot. Here's Barnes. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. And for the Nuggets, they've got Quentin Grimes. He's out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Now here's Grimes. In his last outing with 12 points. Out to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Toronto. The 3 from Barnes. Barnes drills the triple.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Pass to Grimes. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one. Launches it. Rebounded by Denver. Patterson's got 4 rebounds now.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back over to you, Brian.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. There's a screen. And he throws it down with one hand.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
He's guarded by Porter. Just 5 to shoot. It's picked off. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Nuggets trail by 8. Outside Grimes. Back to Porter. It's blocked, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. Toronto, number 1.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
There's the steal. Okoro up top. He has 6. From the arc. And Porter hits from deep. Porter's got 12 now in this quarter.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
And he gets it to go.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Here's Watson. And it's all from three-point range.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. They trail by 7. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Toronto. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Grimes. Soft touch off the glass. Grimes has got 9.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Raptors lead by 5. From deep three-point range, Porter pulls it in. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Banked it in off the glass. Porter's got 27 points.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Outside Irving. Launches a 3. Unable to get that one. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect. Here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Mikal Bridges has been on display for Toronto, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. The Trailblazers will square off against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Tip-off is 10 Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific.
2 of the best teams in the league facing off. Let's go.
Oh, let's go. That's going to be a fun one, guys.
All right, let's get right into the story of the first half. And it's been the play of Mikal Bridges.
They let him get comfortable at that arc. He's scoring at will. If he does that in the second half, they're going to be tough to beat, Ernie.
I mean, he changes the game from out there, no doubt about it. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Without question, Kevin Porter displaying his skills today.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. On the court for Denver, they've got Kevin Porter. He's out there with Quentin Grimes. And it's Patterson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Okoro. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well,
Here's Grantham. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Carr. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.